Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna help you out if you're scared to do the handstand. Now obviously if you're a little bit further along and you can already do a good handstand, this won't really help you, so oh no, I'm joking. It's fine to look because you can actually help other people that's also struggling with the same thing, because that people are scared to do a handstand and don't get fully up and so scared. That's quite common, right? So let's talk about it and fix that issue for you guys. So I teach both kids and adults, but basically both have this problem. And obviously I'm talking about beginners here. Like if you're a little bit further along, you can probably do a handstand. Handstand, the most basic move in break, together with this simple turtle freeze that you sort of have to master. But the handstand is really not a hard move at all, as long as you follow along, do what I say, and practice 3 times a day for half a minute. You have a killer handstand, but you first have to get up there and get over your mental block, right? So I'm going to talk really quick about students and people that are so scared they can't even get up. So when you try the handstand for the first time, you're maybe on grass or whatever, or on floor, on hard floor, doesn't matter. You try to do the handstand, you can try from your knees or you can try from standing, it's both fine. You do something like this. You won't even get up, right? You're so scared, you won't even, you don't even try to push your legs all the way to the roof. So normally you push your legs all the way to the roof to get into that pretty solid handstand, but you don't even, you're scared to do even that. So you try and do this, right? So this is actually a very simple fix for this. You can actually simply ask yourself this: did I just fall on my face? So I'm gonna do it right now because I'm very bad at handstands. I can't really do a handstand, so I'm gonna try the handstand. Did I just fall on my face? No, I did not. This means I control my legs a little bit higher without being scared. Did I just fall on my face? No, I did not. This means I control my legs a little bit higher without falling on my face. Did I just fall on my face? Actually, no, I did not. This means I can simply do a handstand, guys. So, if you're scared to even get up there, try to, you have to feel yourself is a little bit better than with help. So other people can also help you get up there. Because sometimes people don't even know what up is, right? So they need to figure that out. You can practice against the wall if you want. You don't need the wall at all. Actually, the wall is sort of, it's a good thing, but also a bad thing. Don't only trust on the wall, guys. Because you don't have a wall in the b-boy cipher, right? You just need to do it on the floor. So that's the fix for people that can't even get up there. Usually it's not that much of a problem, but sometimes people are so scared they can't even get up there, guys. So first let's talk about people that are very scared that they're gonna fall on their face and break their skull. It's kind of natural, like it's the same thing. If you ever practice backflips for the very first time, you're so scared, right? It's a natural response. Your body tells you this to warn you, sort of. Like, don't do this shit. It's bad. But don't worry. That's an easy fix. So, if you didn't know that, this is called elbows. And if you lock your joint while you do the handstand, it's actually physically impossible to fall on your face. And just to prove that, I'm going to do a handstand and try to smack my face as hard as I can on the floor. So I'm going to do the handstand with extended elbows. Okay, so as long as I keep my arms extended, it's actually physically impossible to fall on your head, anywhere actually. I'm keeping my arms extended and locked at the elbow joints, doing the handstand. I can't do it. Even if I try really wild shit, it's impossible, right? I can't reach the floor with my head. That's because your arms are extended. You can also push out with your shoulders if you're a little bit scared still. And you're so high, your head won't reach the floor. So this is sort of an issue a lot of people have somewhere. They think, man, I'm going to fall on my face and break every bone in my body. But no, don't worry, as long as you keep those arms extended. Now, what you shouldn't do is pull your hands away. So if I do the same hands and try to smack my face as hard as I can on the floor, but actually, I'm going to pull the hands away, right? Obviously, then you will fall on your face, so don't do that. Keep your elbows locked. That's a trick to basically never fall. You will never fall on your face, don't worry. As long as you keep this locked, It's actually physically impossible to fall on your face or on your head actually. Then as you pull your hands away, or if you bend your arms, so actually you do not lock your elbow joints, you can basically fall. So you don't do that. You lock your elbows on place. But if you go a little bit back to my tutorial, I said, man, you gotta work with this first. You gotta have this first, and then we gotta do a perfect handstand. This is true, but first you want to just do a handstand. If you can't do a handstand, you can't work with all these little tricks and basics to fully unlock it, guys. So fully extended arms, you're gonna simply throw all the way up, and you will not fall on your face no matter what you try, but don't try it at all, of course. So another thing that people are very scared of is falling to the back, okay? So they do the handstand, they fall on the back, and obviously it's not a good thing if you fall on your back. It will hurt, so don't do that, obviously. But it will happen, yet again, if you let go with your hands. So if you leave your hands in place and don't pull your hands off the floor, you will actually kind of automatically fall into a bridge, which I'm not going to do because we do not want to use the bridge at all. So yes, some people are very good at bridge, and some, especially the girls, are very flexible in their hip and back and always fall into the bridge. But let me tell you something, that's actually kind of a bad thing. If you want to go to your bridge, that's totally fine, but we don't want it in this case. And I've had like a student that sort of did contortion, right? They were hyper flexible and they couldn't even hold the handstand, not because like they were scared, but because every time they went up, the hip was so loose that they always fall to the back. So we don't want to use the bridge mat at all. But what we do want to do is if I'm on that extended arm handstand and I feel like I'm falling to the back, you let go with one arm and relax your shoulder. I'll show you guys what will happen, right? I'll on purpose fall on my back because, obviously there's a way to not do that at all. But that's how I do it, right? I'm going to go here, I fall. Okay, so all that happens is I will fall on my feet. Now, yet again, do not pull your arm away of that handstand still on the floor. So it sounds like weird and scary to pull that other arm away. But yet again, if you lock this, you will just fall basically on your feet like that. And that is when you relax your shoulder. But actually a little bit a better way, especially if you can already do a cartwheel, is if you let go with that one arm, you can simply cartwheel out of your handstand. So I'm doing the handstand, but I'm falling, I'm cartwheeling out. So automatically, this is actually an automatic thing that you can do. I'm falling to the back instead of falling into a bridge, which we don't want yet again, just for, it's really hard to get out of it. You have to do a lot of ab exercises when that's in your system to always fall into the bridge. Because you have a loose core, this is loose. So this is actually just a better way for now. But if you want to, it's not wrong to fall into the bridge whenever you want it. It's just wrong that you fall into the bridge every damn time, right? So that's actually the way. So I'm going to do the handstand to the side so you guys can see it. I will fall on my back. Obviously, never pull that hand that's on the floor away. With that other hand, you can simply let go and do a cartwheel, guys. So, handstand, fall. Nope, nothing will happen. So if you push this down and place your feet on the floor, you will pretty much never fall to the back. And that's the big one, right? That's what people are scared of. And what also happens is when people fall, they pull their hands away. So I just told you guys don't to do the bridge, but pulling your hands away is the way that you fall, right? Because if you're not on your hands, you're on your body. So we don't want that. We don't want to pull the hands away. Just leave that one hand on the floor and you will pretty much never ever fall, guys. So that is actually the main trick. So first you're going to do the handstand and tell yourself, man, did I even fall on my face? And then the second thing is whenever you fall to the back, you're going to try to, lock that arm into place and simply fall into a cartwheel. Or if that's hard for you, you can, it's good to extend your shoulder and straighten your shoulder. But if you relax it, you fall like this movement. You just fall on your feet like this, which is very light. You can even lean forward and make a little flip of it, right? I actually did a tutorial on how you can do sort of what I call angle flip, but it's just like the same thing. It's like I'm here, so let go and fall just to my feet like that. There's really no issue once you figure that out, right? When you do that, by the way, place your feet on the floor. Don't place your butt on the floor, obviously, for obvious reasons. So this will help you out a lot, guys. And now it's about people that kind of can do the handstands, but they do this. Right? Now, let me tell you guys, this is actually what we call a press shape, or the push like this is good, but your legs are so low and you have that low hip, that is very hard to do for a beginner. So as a b-boy, I advocate that my students, if they're longer with me, so sometimes just people try a couple of times and go away, but if they're a little bit longer, they have to learn the handstand like this and all their moves with it angle. I learned this later too, so I learned it sort of with extended, but it's better to do this as b-boys, right? So we want to do this, so basically all these power moves and transitions and crazy freezes are more easy to enter, guys. But as a beginner, that's actually very hard because the legs have weight and pull you back all the damn time. So first we want to extend the body if you're still scared. So when we do that, you have to learn what up is. So someone has to help you, or you can film it and see, like when you try that thing with, oh man, did I fall on my face? Watch yourself. Sometimes you think you're up, you're nowhere near up. You can go way higher, right? So, but try to extend and then clench your butt cheeks together. You will get in a very nice line. And then the arms, they can be here. So if you do a handstand, you're still scared because you don't dare to do this. But like I said, you can use all these tricks to not fall, basically. But when you do a handstand, you have to extend your arms up a little bit to get in that pretty much very nice line, and you want to be up. So you have to film yourself or practice against the wall, and then on the floor, wall, floor. Don't trust on the wall, guys. Trust me. I know so many people that got it perfect against the wall can still not do it on the floor. So, and finally, the reason you train 3 times a day for half a minute a handstand is simply to unlock the holding of the handstand. So if you can do a handstand and you have like 20 seconds, right? And then the next time you try it, you have 0 seconds. That's because you had a lucky shot. This happened to me also. I one time did a one-hand balance like this in my class to show the students something, right? And I held it for over like 20 seconds. You know, I was very happy, but I didn't show the student that. I said, yeah, that's how you do it. But in reality, it was a lucky shot, because I can't hold it that long, you know, normally. So don't trust on lucky shots. You can always have like the perfect balance one time. So what we need to learn is that holding. So when I fall to the back, I push with my fingers on the floor, and I push myself back. And this is what you have to train in these half-minute handstand tries. So you try to do a handstand. Whenever you fall to the back, you push with your fingers on the floor, and you will stay. You fall? No, you won't. You fall, you won't. So you need to learn that. As long as you learn that, you will actually not fall to the back. But if you can't even get up there, first use all these other tricks, right? Then the other part, the falling back to your feet, that's not something you're scared of, I hope. Just place your feet on the floor. But if you are, slightly start the push-up, but don't. And push yourself back in the handstand. By using those 2 things, you will be able to hold the handstand longer and longer and longer. And then don't do that extended shoulder shit yet, till you master that, but it takes very little. That's because you have to do that half minute a day, right? So 3 times a day, half a minute, that's no practice at all, right? You can practice more, but you don't have to, because all you have to unlock is if you can do the handstand, that you can hold it by working with the hands like that. See those elbows pushing a little bit? Now there's an advanced way with pushing with the shoulders like this, but forget that for now. First you need to be able to hold it like this. Then you're not finished, you just continue practicing, right? Getting you the perfect handstand shape. But that's not for people that are scared of doing even a handstand, right? Forget about perfection, get up there, work on your hands, and then you won't fall. You need to learn that, and that will give you that confident boost. And at some point you learn to control it. It's not scary at all. It's also a very easy move actually. So if you think handstand is really hard, no, it's not, guys. It's very easy. Just work like this. Half a minute a day, you try to correct yourself when you fall. That's a trick. Don't think, okay, 3 times a day I have to do a handstand. That's something else. You have to work on that correcting. You'll be able to hold the handstand as long as you want, guys. See you next time.